Mr. Bobby Celso. Second referee, Miss Joy De Imus. Let's welcome our starting lineup from our CREAMLINE Cool Smashers. Team captain wear jersey number 2, Alyssa Valdez. At number 5, Risa Sato. Wearing jersey number 12, Julia Melissa De Guzman. At number 14, Janet Panaga. Number 18, Diana May Carlos. And number 23, Jessica Margaret Galanza. Libero, number 11, Kyla Liana Atienza. Head coach, Mr. Sherwin Meneses. Calling on our CHERY TIGGO crossovers. Team captain wear jersey number 7, Mylene Paat. At number 9, Energy Laure. Wearing jersey number 10, Rosel Baliton. Number 11, Alina Bicar. Wearing jersey number 17, guest player from Montenegro, Elena Svijovic. Libero, number 19, Pia Sarmiento. Head coach, Mr. Clarence Aying Esteban. This match is under the regulation and supervision of the Games and Amusements Board. Game 1 of the finals for the bronze.
Taking a look at the starting lineup here for CREAMLINE, we're seeing Tots Carlos, who's starting
Yes.
to Risa Sato, also Z. This is a bit of a surprise.
A lot of new faces that you don't usually see start the match. So I guess they already made some adjustments coming from that game that, you know, these teams already did last Tuesday, just 2 days ago.
Yep. Grabe. Of course, with CHERY, ito naman, typical, except for one, we're seeing that si Buding Duremtes is not starting today.
Correct.
Pia Sarmiento instead will be the libero who is on the court. And we have some development. We'll get the story from Billy later. But here we go, getting started early here. Alina Bicar also starting as a setter for CHERY. Let's see who will score first. This is the first set of the finals. Fight for the bronze between these two teams. It's a best of 3. Svijovic. It's good. CHERY scores first.
Elena finding that open spot. Usually these corners are the toughest part to defend inside the court.
And of course, we're rooting for Svijovic, who, you know, I had that unfortunate one-point game, no? But getting better and better. And if you're CHERY, you really want to see Svijovic just come out at her best in these last crucial games of the conference. CREAMLINE with a point now. Gemma Galanza, we just featured her in our pre-game, if you were able to catch that, telling us that she had tough times during her college days. She didn't know if volleyball really was for her. Who knew, right?
That's right. No, I remember she had that really bad freak accident where she injured her foot. I remember that so vividly, and you know, it's so good to always see these players make a huge comeback in the hard court.
Grabe talaga, we forget we see them doing so well, and with all of their adoring fans, we forget that it really is a journey getting here. As we take a look at the CHERY TIGGO there. That was a service error by Svijovic early here in this first set. Pangs Panaga getting ready to serve. And she's become a mainstay as a starter also, si Pangs. Oh, wow, perfect execution. But look at that pickup by Gia.
Ball still alive.
Mga katchat ni EJ Laure, familiar sight.
Yes, and speaking of comebacks, it's great to see EJ Laure getting some action here in the PVL conference, and on cue, getting that sharp cross-court hit.
It's beautiful. Rosel Baliton now with the serve of the taller players of Cherry. And Risa Sato gets one. She is the starting no blocker for CREAMLINE today. And she also started the game before. So, yeah, we're seeing Coach Sherwin trying out an all-Filipino lineup. And her fans, Tots Carlos, I'm sure glad to see her on the court as a starter. Oh, that one's just a bit outside.
I mean, both teams are still a little bit warming up here, game number 1. This is a Tuesday doubleheader match here, battle for third and battle for the bronze, rather, and the finals match.
Risa Sato again, but that one, is it clean? Seems
someone caught the net. Second referee, I guess, calls it against Zarina Carandang.
That's going to be a point for CREAMLINE, so it's tied at 4-all. Looking back at the last game that these girls played against each other in the semifinals, medyo lopsided or talagang parang pabor talaga sa CREAMLINE yung points. But this time, Cherry TIGGO right away is just keeping in step with the Cool Smashers. In fact, they lead early in this first set. One more time on that. Oh, it's a challenge one-on-one, and Sakarandang wins that one.
Carandang just trying to stay aggressive, as she always does. So far, palitan pa lang ng puntos dito in set number 1.
Don't you love the energy of Sakarandang though when she scores, di ba?
Always,
Talagang
always.
the way she celebrates every point. Cherry TIGGO now with a 2-point lead here. Naman, nabanggit mo kanina, Zina, back-to-back talaga mga laban nito. I mean, I don't know if the fatigue factor is coming to play now. These girls have had games every day for the past 3 game days.
You're right, and their last match was actually a 5-setter match that lasted around a little bit over 2 hours.
Oh, nice pickup there by Sarmiento. Filling in for Remdes today. Sakarandang with that block. Seviovic, ball still good. We have our first rally.
Oh,
wow! That must feel good.
Sakarandang on the offense and defense at the net.
One more time on that play. And I hope we get the running around that happened on the side of Cherry TIGGO after that kill block by Sakarandang. Like we were talking about how they celebrate these points. I mean, I'm sure it does something for you guys when you're on the court.
It gives you confidence, definitely. Not just to yourself, but your teammates as well.
Galanza going up again. Sarmiento doing well as libero. Seviovic.
Yelena with that money shot.
Wow, look at that. See, it's 8-4. Cherry TIGGO with a 4-point lead early in this first set. We'll be back. Catch the UAAP Season 85 cheer dance competition as the 8 cheering squads from all 8 universities perform on December 10th at the Mall of Asia Arena. Watch the action live on the UAAP Varsity channel at One Sports starting at 4 p.m. Hashtag Rise as One.
Well, there you go. The first dump by Gia Morado de Guzman. So it's actually going to be a matchup between her and Alina Bigar.
Oh yeah, that's really going to be good to watch, and just, you know, taking us back to the UAAP days. These are two of the most celebrated setters during their time.
Ooh, a little too strong on that one for Tots Carlos, but Sarmiento was good there to see that it was sailing out. Way to see that one.
Now I can imagine the adrenaline also at this point, no? It takes a little bit of time on the court for you to settle down. And adrenaline on both sides, but there's a Mepito Donzi.
Wrong rotation there, called by the second referee against Creamline.
So that takes precedence over that serve that went outside. Point goes to Cherry. That's a break for Sacaranda, who gets a serve again. This time it's in. Good reception by Liza Valdez there. One-handed set. Off system here. Gemma Galanza is blocked. Let's see what Cherry does. Nina Bicar pushing it out to Elena. And that one falls inside. Elena knew that she should have gotten that one.
Elena had a bit of a hesitation there whether she was going to get it or not. Well, I mean, as in volleyball, when in doubt, you just gotta, you know, go for the ball.
Yeah.
Good block there on the side of the Cool Smashers.
It's still a 4-point lead for Cherry Tigo as we take a look at Gia de Guzman with her serve. Seviovic double block, and she covers herself well there.
Ooh,
Baag,
full
yeah,
ball.
we have to hear from today. Tots Carlos with a smart tip there. Scoring for Creamline, and now they're down by just 3. One more time on that play. Good back set. And that one was well played, well placed by Tots Carlos. We have a report from Billy Capistrano. Billy?
It's been an interesting journey for both our teams, but despite the unexpected turn of events right here in the Smart Araneta Coliseum, both our teams will be playing with nothing but pride. Now, according to Tots Carlos of the Creamline Cool Smashers, it's going to be business as usual for them, and although some tears were shed in the dugout, they are just out here trying to focus on what they can control, and they got to move on quickly. Now on over to the side of the Cherry Tigo crossovers, Dindin Santiago and EJ Laure are focused on just enjoying the game and lifting the pressure off themselves. Now with the gold and silver out of sight, these two teams are just zeroed in bringing home the bronze. Back to the panel.
Thanks so much, Billy, as we saw that double block on the side of Cherry.
So far, Cherry Tigo has been a dominant force there, defending the net, jumping at every opportunity the ball crosses over to their side of the court. Ooh, Sarmiento was there.
Sarmiento really earning her spot there as libero.
Yeah. Mylene Pat getting that beautiful set from Alina.
Let's see
Coming
that.
from the other side of the court.
And that one just through the block. First point for Mylene Paat. Carlos coming from the left side now. Yeah. Nice pickup there by Gemma Galanza. Oh, look at that pancake save by Alina Picard. This rally. Carlos. EJ Laura with a good pass. Seviovic now with a kill.
We've been seeing a lot of low and fast sets from Cherry Tigo, as if their main setter isn't gone today. Alina Picard definitely stepping up, filling in those shoes as Creamline calls it timeout.
Isang receive muna ulit tayo, ha? Pag may receive, combination tayo. Pag wala, spike cover tayo. Dahan-dahan lang sa block, dahan-dahan lang. Ang importante lang naman, mahawakan natin yung bola. Pag hindi natin nahawakan sa net, mahirap talaga dumipensa. Isa-isa lang, let's go. Let's go!
Let's go!
Hey, Creamline!
Interesting to hear that straight from Coach Sherwin. If you take a look at the blocking performance of Creamline all season, hindi sila yung highest scorers in terms of blocks. Pero talagang they will challenge every ball that comes their way. Yun pala din that's part of the system pala of Coach Sherwin talaga, no, Z?
As long as, it doesn't necessarily have to be a block kill, but as long as you slow down the ball, it's gonna be an easier job for the 6 other players inside the court.
And that's certainly what they're after. And they need to, Creamline really needs to pick up on their defense as Cherry TIGGO is just pulling away here now with a 6-point lead in this first set. Gemma Galanza. That was saved by Mylene Paat there. Gia. Good.
Ball still alive! Oh!
Wow, see, you gotta appreciate the effort of Sibiovic there. Talagang making up for that last blunder na pinabayan lang niya yung bola.
That's right. I mean, also props to Gemma Galanza putting in a lot of variations to her attacks, going for the tip. And since that didn't work, maybe she went for that power hit.
And she is on the line here for the serve. There's that dunk we're looking for. Wow. Wow. Talk about the trajectory of that hit. Pero lumabas, ano?
Just a little bit out there, but what a hit by Tots Carlos, finding that slim, narrow path there beside the blocker, but a little too wide for her. Point goes to Cherry TIGGO.
Still a 6-point lead for Cherry. Alina, great set.
Woo!
Oh, Laure, second point today, but you got to give it to Alina, who was already on her knees and putting it up, getting Cherry TIGGO to 16 points first and a 7-point lead in the second technical timeout. Back for more. Bingo Plus, the first live streaming bingo in the Philippines. Welcome back to the Big Dome. Chiquiro Puno with C. Herbacio, Billy Capistrano doing our reports from the sidelines. And we are live on One Sports Plus, Smart Giga, Signal, Play. And this is a very, very strong first set for Cherry TIGGO. 6-point lead. Sorry, yes, 6-point lead. Yes, nakapuntos na ang Creamline dito. But really, they have been dominating in this first set so far, Z.
Yes. There you go, trying to get the momentum going on their side of the court. They get a block kill there, courtesy of Risa Sato and Eliza.
Good double block there. We heard in the last time out that really sees Coach Sherwin is putting a lot of emphasis on the blocking of Creamline. Oh, good defense, but that one is outside. See that scrappy defense coming from Creamline, but unfortunately for them, the ball sails out. Still 6 points up for Cherry TIGGO, and we have Rosel Baliton, 6'1", former UE setter. The tallest setter that UAAP or this league has ever seen, actually. Right. But yeah, she's, of course, not playing setter any longer. She's a very reliable middle blocker for Creamline, or for Cherry, as Creamline now gets another point.
Tots Carlos now with her variation on her attacks. She saw that it's not a libero playing the defense in that left back spot. So she gets that point from that tip.
She's getting a lot of touches also. Gia giving her a lot of balls, no? We have Canle Grito on the court now.
Ooh, a little low on that set. But good decision to give it to Za. And then now Coach Aying of Cherry TIGGO calling for a challenge there.
The first challenge of the day, as you know, yung mga suki dyan, alam nyo naman that they all get 2 shots at a successful challenge every set. For so long as they are successful in their challenges, they can keep going until they miss twice.
Coach Aying and the rest of the CHERY TIGGO squad asking for a block touch in that last rally. I mean, you know, you could also use this challenge as a momentum stopper should you have run out of timeouts already or substitutions at that. Also a way to freeze the server of your opponent. So it really boils down to what strategy or what technique can the coaches use this opportunity with.
Let's see. Well, that definitely
Yes.
contact there.
Good call there for Coach Ying and Zakarandang. That's also a bit of a teamwork in play. You know, sometimes you would really see from the TVs, the coaches would ask like, ano, may touch ba talaga? Ano, inside ba talaga? Because otherwise, they wouldn't use that challenge anymore.
That's right. That one worked out for CHERY. And you're right, you know, it's become tactical. Talagang ginagamit din itong mga challenges for all sorts of reasons. Laura with a push right into the hands of Ella de Jesus, who's in for libero now. Isa Valdez is blocked. Zakarandang working hard at the net, and she scores!
Right on cue, Miss Cheeky. Zakarandang working hard, pounding hard. Here, first set, battle for bronze. Getting block touches, block kills, and attacks here.
You know, they really want this. You can feel CHERY TIGGO after the lackluster performance in the first two conferences of the year. No? They ended in 8th for both conferences, and now they're here playing for podium finish. And that is so exciting for the entire CHERY squad and all of their fans. And just really I think the privilege, as Mylene Paat says, of playing against CREAMLINE, which was really their goal.
That's right. I mean, if we could remember the very first year that the PVL went professional, it was actually, the finals was actually played between these two squads. And CHERY TIGGO winning that series on the third game like that too. So a little bit of a history here happening here in 2022 reinforced conference. And you know what? This might be the cherry on top.
Yeah, I love it.
The CHERY
I love it. Good one, Z. No, but yeah, I love the mini rivalry that you set up here. A friendly one.
Yes.
But it gives spice to our coverage here. We see Michelle Gumabao is now on the floor. Kyle Negrito also with the setting chores. And Gemma Galanza coming from the left-hand side. Talk about varying her attacks. Gemma Galanza's got so much to choose from. She has a lot in her arsenal.
And now you're seeing from the sidelines, Coach Aying telling Alina how to get a block on Gemma Galanza. Gemma Galanza, one of the score leaders here in this conference.
Oh, this is going to be a free ball. Yeah, let's see. Nina Bicar goes to Sivivic again. That's a nice dig by Galanza. She goes up for the hit. Soft one, Mylene Paat onto her. Sivivic again. Isa Valdez with a dig. Kyle Negrito pushing it to Gemma. Paat couldn't keep the ball in play.
Gemma Galanza going cross-court, and now this time down the line, successful at that. I mean, gotta give it to her resilience here in set number 1, even though they're still down by 4 points.
Yep.
A lot of, again, very well-rounded player here in Gemma Galanza, picking up that cross-court shot from Yelena in that last rally as well.
Still a 4-point lead here for CHERY. But CREAMLINE slowly but surely catching up. Michelle Gumabao, that's off the block. That's a point. We always comment how Michelle Gumabao, the minute she gets a touch, she will score. Talk about efficiency.
Michelle Gumabao, really tall and powerful hitter, always getting that contact at the highest peak of that set. So always very efficient on that right side of the court.
Running ka na, tapos may asang ka gitna yung ano natin. Gitna.
Alaga lamang. Alaga lang.
Isa-isa lang, dahan-dahan lang. Receive tayo maganda. Oy, pag maganda, bato doon. Pag hindi, dito sa open, may kamakoy ka. Receive natin, Jay. Receive natin, Jay. Ha, receive natin.
Let's go.
We got a 3-0 run here in favor of CREAMLINE, forcing CHERY TIGGO to call a timeout.
And it's slow but sure, no?
Yes.
The CREAMLINE just really creeping up on CHERY. Oh, that one is good enough.
Good ball, though.
Seviovic outsmarting the blockers of CREAMLINE there.
Good up there by Risa
Yeah,
Sato.
that
And
was
she
the-
was still smiling even after that rally. But this time, Yelena giving a variation, putting in some variation on her attacks.
We got Chacarandang here on the serve. Kyle Negrito pushing it out to Gemma Galanza. Nina Bicar, oh, that's a broken play, a free ball. Again, like we said, 2 for 2 for Mitch Gumabao.
Michelle Gumabao there, oozing with confidence. Sharing that confidence with this good vibe squad here. Yelena a little bit frustrated on that last play.
Yeah.
Barely getting a touch on that block.
Medyo nahuli siya doon, ano, Z.
Yeah.
Still CREAMLINE trailing. CHERY TIGGO just managing to hold on to their lead. That's a good reception. Back set. Eileen Paat from back row there. Thoughts will push it over. Pinahirapan pa si Paat doon. Ball back on the CREAMLINE side. And Laura with that nice dig. Sarmiento will just send it over. Another rally brewing here. Gia looking over to see what the best play is. You saw that was out, didn't you see it?
But a good hustle there on the side of CHERY TIGGO. A little bit of adrenaline there coming from Yelena. I mean, I would get excited too if I see my teammates hustling and bustling, sacrificing their bodies to just make sure the ball doesn't drop on our side of the court.
Yun yung mga sayang talaga. But for CREAMLINE, that was a hard-earned point. And now they're only 2 behind. Good reception. Seviovic. Oh, solid block there by Managa and Carlos. Kahit na sabi ni Coach Sherwin, just slow the ball down. But hey, they want to score.
It comes at the right time here. Now they're down just with 1 point here. Again, CHERY TIGGO calls for a timeout.
Sa middle, pag wala dito sa backline may abot, nakaabang na lahat dito kay sa dulo. Pakita ka lang dito, pakita ka tapos dito, ready ka dito sa may dulo. Upper play mo lang, CHERY, tapos ibigay mo dito. Kung pag maganda at sumama kay Baliton, bigay mo dito sa dulo.
So if you're CHERY, Z, what kind of adjustments do you think you need to make? Because CREAMLINE is gaining on you.
That's right. I mean, I just overheard Coach Aying mention also, which I agree to, that, you know, Yelena is already been eyed for their blocking. And earlier in this set, CHERY was very effective when they've been distributing the ball really well. Making sure they, you know, open up all the hitters for every opportunity, but this time, Eileen Paat, their go-to player, makes an error. Now we're tied.
Yeah.
20 all.
We are tied. That was a big catch-up job that CREAMLINE did. They were down by as much as 7.
Yes.
Yeah, you're talking about varying the plays. That was a good decision by Alina, I think, to go for Eileen Paat. It's just, see, Eileen is still looking for her groove here. Seviovic, that one is red. Carlos, slowing things down. Seviovic with a put away. Met touch. Of course, CHERY TIGGO. They're looking for a tip here, but they're not going to get it. Is there going to be a, you know, they can call for another challenge, but towards the end of the set here, you want to burn the challenges that you have, but it doesn't look like. See, Coach Esteban is just gonna take that point for Creamline.
Choosing not to use that challenge, subbing out Yelena for Shaya Adorador.
In for the first time here today. Creamline now with a lead late in this first set. Adorador will get her first touch. That one is blocked. She will go up again. Blocked again, but ball on the side of Creamline. Carlos.
Baliton with that block.
And that one looks like it went into the net.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Good
that
check there on the side of CHERY TIGGO. But Gemma Galanza's attack doesn't quite go over the net this time.
And now the challenge coming from the side of Creamline. It's a good substitution for Adorador coming in for that last sequence. And again, a breather that they need. I think even all of you at home, things are getting heated here. Medyo napapasigaw na rin tayo dito.
Medyo on the edge of our seats here in the Smart Araneta Coliseum.
I mean, there's a lot at stake. This is a fight for the podium finish, which of course is still medal. You know, you want to go for the bronze, and even if we are looking at a best of 3 finals, syempre yun makauna, di ba? That's, what kind of psychological edge does that give you, Z, coming into a best of 3 finals, getting that first win?
I mean, again, it's just like how investments work. You know, as much as you have something in the bank, you feel confident. You get the edge for the next one.
That's true. That's true. Although coaches can get really very creative also, using a loss as a way to motivate your team. So it's really all about how you frame the results of your match. But of course, who doesn't want the win?
That's right.
Yeah, Creamline up by 1 now. Oh, that one looks good. It is good for CHERY TIGGO. And that's a point.
A 6-point run here, Cheeky. From the 17th point, it was 16-20. Actually, Creamline was down, and now they're up by 2 points. 3 points away from closing out this set. Let's see how CHERY TIGGO responds here. Ooh.
Pasok ba yun? Oh, that one is called outside, and that's the break that CHERY TIGGO needed. You're right, they squandered that lead. And Creamline just showing their composure here. Just so steady, making up those 7 points, and right in the nick of time. CHERY now wants to get the lead back, or at least to tie it up. Oh, that must have looked like it hit Alina Picar right on the face. Let's see if that is a legitimate facial after this replay here. Oh yeah, that must hurt.
Palitan lang din ng facials dito. Earlier was Risa Sato on the receiving end of their attack, and then now it's Alina Picar.
Pero kay Risa, pasok, ano? And another broken play here. Tots Carlos will go up, and that sails outside. CHERY TIGGO still managing to keep alive here in this first set. And they want to get that lead back. They were up by 7. Now Creamline up by 1 point. Shaya Adorador coming in midway into this first set. It's now all Filipino, both sides. Reinforcements at the bench. May Paat timing it. Oh, we know what she wanted to do, but things are not working out for Paat so far yet.
That was a good decision, though, seeing all of the floor defenders on the side of Creamline School Smashers a little bit on the back part of the court, but poor execution on the side of Spicy P.
This is set point for Creamline. Laura will go up again. Creamline with a chance here to close out this first set with that tip. Nice read by Laure. Paat playing it safe. De Guzman to Valdez, and that tip works. And she knows what to do, just finding the hole, that donut hole. Gaping in the middle of CHERY TIGGO's court. And what a turn of events here in this first set. 7-point lead by Cherry TIGGO, gone in an instant. And now, with that perfect tip by Liza Valdez,
making a campfire there on the side of Cherry TIGGO. I mean, I guess it's just the 6-0 run that gave so much confidence for the Cool Smashers. And you know, the confidence tipped on their side of the court. And the Cherry TIGGO, as we saw the last rally, talagang bumitaw na.
we'll talk more about that first set after the break.
For the first time since 2017 that CREAMLINE will not be in the finals.
Well, it's very heartbreaking, but at the end of the day, we respect the game. We have to finish strong, end it strong for our team and for the fans.
Knowing CREAMLINE talaga, team to beat talaga sila, buo talaga sila. And yun yung kailangan namin, i-beat din.
Kailangan lang mas maging buo ulit yung team namin kung ano yung naipakita namin nung nag-champion kami.
Hanggat walang tumitigil, huwag titigil.
Play like a champion pa rin.
We have to play happy, heart strong. It's not over till it's over. It's still bronze. We gotta fight for it.
And what were we saying, Z, at the top of our coverage? Bilog ang bola. And I think that's what we proved with this first set. Cherry TIGGO leading the whole time. Then all of a sudden, that 6-point run by CREAMLINE. And that's what happened.
I mean, just checking the trend in that last set, CREAMLINE was down 16-20, and then from there made that 6-0 run that you mentioned. And you know what? Their last 9 points, out of the last 9 points, 7 of those actually came from the errors of Cherry TIGGO. So you can really tell that, you know, their body language is quite a bit off after CREAMLINE getting their much-needed confidence and, you know, everything that they do. Parang nawawala sila. Even their leader in Mylene Pad on your screens, medyo nawala din in that last few sequences.
And yeah, you're talking about Mylene Pad, who still is trying to get her groove here, really. Because we usually see her explode right from the get-go, but she is, we're waiting to hear more from Mylene Pad, who will probably have to bring in her heroics here for the second set. 25-22 was the score on that first set, as you saw on your screens. And the errors actually were kept to a minimum, at least puro single digit. Pero sabi mo nga yung timing ng dating ng mga errors ng Cherry, no? It did them in, Z.
Ooh, nice pop-up there by Sarmiento. Free ball by Shaya. Ooh, going for the right spot, but a little too wide there. Got a little too eager there for Shaya Kuchaying, telling her, huwag mo naman basta-basta i-over. Be intentional about it.
Yan yung mga, talagang basa-basa mo yung body language, no? Hindi na kailangan ng subtitle. Yun na nga yun.
That's right.
Huwag lang basta-basta i-over. Paat, let's see if she gets one here. Oh, good coverage there by Kyle Atienza. Valdez. Paat will go up again. And Mylene Paat will score.
Finding that open corner there in zone 1. Going for a high loopy shot. Getting the point for her and the rest of the crossovers.
And that's a good start for Mylene Paat. And for Cherry here. Adorador there with a serve. It's Carlos timing it. We still are seeing an all-Filipino cast here for both sides. Sivijovic had good output in the first set. Yellow Baza still to make her entrance here. She is cheering her teammates on from the sidelines here. Risa Sato back on the court. She started today as well.
I guess at this stage in the tournament, you would probably opt to get the pieces that would gel super well. It's one thing that you wouldn't have to think about, especially when the medal is at stake.
Yeah.
2-all here, set number 2.
This is the way the first set started also. Very even. Tapos biglang nagkakaroon ng mga string of points, these rallies. That happened for both squads, except it happened at the right time for CREAMLINE, getting them to 25 points first. That's a good block there, Mylene Paan. She's heating up.
Mylene Paan, or this year's versions of Spicy P.
Yes.
Mama P, naging Spicy P na siya. I mean, just looking at her performance so far here in the Open Conference, Spicy P might be an understatement, Chiki.
And you know, really, she is one of the highest scorers in this conference. She's the top Filipino scorer. She is in the top 10, number 5, besting even some of the reinforcements. And that's really something to be said about Mylene Paan. Of course, you know, she's already made her name and made a statement even in the international scene.
Correct. I mean, looking at her output from their last game against CREAMLINE, the last game in the semifinals, she was actually the top scorer for her squad, more than Yelena.
CHERY TIGGO, the 1-point lead here.
Again, palitan lang ng puntos. Very familiar views here. Something that we already saw from set number 1.
And you know, you talked about the output of Paat the last game. She made 15 points, also 15 digs. So yung pagka all-around player ni Mylene Paat really is something that is worth emulating for many of the upcoming players. And talk about the all-around game. We've seen also Eliza Valdez really just pick up her floor defense and how she's all over the place, even when she's at the back, contributing that way also to her team.
Right. Receptions and floor defense have definitely improved for Eliza Valdez. Actually, yun nga yung matchup na pinag-usapan natin earlier in the pre-game. So it's Lai versus Mai. Let us know on Twitter.
And you know these two players intimately. I mean, you know like what they are made of. And I don't think it's a surprise that they're performing this well and that they have, you know, legions of fans really looking after them. Talagang character eh.
Both leaders for their squads, both the more efficient hitters as well. Both played in the national team and both played in Thailand as imports as well. So definitely good matchup here between Eliza Valdez and Mylene Paat.
And you know, see, they always say that the character of a player is best seen or discovered when they are in training, in how they are in training. So, I mean, with these girls, particularly si Lai, the kind of leadership that she displays, sa training talaga lumalabas yun, di ba?
I mean, I remember reading that, I guess, in the Mamba mentality book, that what you do in the dark shines in the light. So,
nice.
Way to put that one, Chiki, that really, it's really the effort that goes behind the cameras, behind the TV, before the game is what's more crucial.
Yeah, and you know, if you're part of the CHERY TIGGO and you see Mylene Paat just really working hard and sweating it out, parang siyempre mahihiya ka na to, you know, to put out the same effort. It's that kind of thing na talagang dadalhin mo yung team mo off the court and on, in training and out. Meantime, we have a tied ball game here as we get wax sentimental, talk about these things now, but why not? We are fighting for bronze.
And a lot of good stories behind each and every team, each and every player that we have here on the court. Again, the blocking of CHERY TIGGO seems to be working just fine here in the first game of the battle for bronze.
That one looked really good. That's another point for CHERY. 1-point lead. Who gets to 8 points first? Carlos with that wind up. Look at that approach. Nakita mo naman.
That's Carlos. really contributing. Mapa front line, Mapa back line. Really good angle there, facing cross court, and then at the last second, twisting, pivoting, going for that down the line zone 5 hit.
Vicar putting it up for Baliton. That one is dug there. Good defense. Wow.
Oh.
Good defense by EJ Laura as well. Adorador again. And this time it's off the block. Slows things down. Mga anti-climatic na ganyan, puntos pa rin.
I mean, no matter how soft or hard you hit, a point is a point, and you only get 1 point here in volleyball.
Yep. That's right. 8-7 is the count. CHERY TIGGO up by 1. We'll be back. Follow my team, Gilas Pilipinas. Watch and support Gilas Pilipinas live in the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023. Follow my team, Pass Philippines, is now available to give you access to all 5 Gilas Pilipinas games in the preliminary round. Purchase your tickets via register.worldcup.basketball, #win4all. Back to the game. Wow. They're down the line. Is that in? Nope.
Ooh,
yeah.
Referee calls it out, but Coach Sherwin and the rest of the Cool Smashers will ask for a block touch challenge here.
This is going to be the first challenge for CREAMLINE in this second set. Let's take a look at what happens here. Medyo nasayang yung mga challenge nung first set, no? Hindi nila nagamit lahat. But that was that looked really good too for Tots Carlos. Ang ganda ng mga down the line niya, like you mentioned.
Laging sobrang ninipis ng daan ng bola niya, and would usually go out by a really slim difference or slim space from that sideline.
Yeah. And you talk about her being able to come from anywhere in the court. And you notice, I noticed, when you are hitting from behind the attack line, like these 5 attacks, kasi meron kang mas pwede kang bumuelo kasi hindi ka tatama sa net, di ba? You can go all out kasi you have that space. As we take a look at the challenge here, may block touch nga ba? That's hard to tell.
Okay.
Oh, they said no. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't think there was any movement on the side of the CHERY TIGGO. So it's gonna be point for the Crossovers.
Paat going up here. Gieta Guzman gets the first ball. Another broken play. Galanza will make do.
Ooh! It's up there by Sarmiento.
Paat. The rally. Back set to Paat again. They keep getting first ball to Gia, which takes her out of the play. Smart choices there for CHERY. And Pax Panaga is dug by Alina Vicar. Paat again. Nice dig there. Well timed by Liza Valdez. Galanza picked up by Paat. Adorador will send it over. How about this rally? Buhay pa, buhay pa. This is going to be a free ball for CREAMLINE. De Guzman. To Carlos with an exclamation point. What a fitting end to that long rally. Tots Carlos making up for that last hit error that she had. One more time on that one. Talagang ang bilis ng contact niya, hindi nakahabol yung two-man block.
And again, you can't really give a free ball to either of these teams because they will really milk that opportunity and make sure they get the point from that free ball sequence.
Yep. You're right about that. And wow.
Shaya just getting that point back for her in the crossovers.
And it's going to have to be a really good substitution here for Cherry. Still an all-Filipino cast. Both squads. Oh, wow. That looks like an ace, and it is a door as we talk about her input, their output, and input as well. Yeah, what she's contributed to Cherry so far.
So far, I think unofficially she made 4 points already, 3 from attacks on this set alone, and 1 service ace.
Causing a timeout to be called by CREAMLINE. We'll be back.
Pagka mag-serve sila, ready ng position. Para ma-positionan natin ng tama. Excited tayo mag-receive na-receive kaso wala sa position. Ha? Galaw ng paa sa receive. Kontrolin muna natin yung receive. Susunod na yung iba. Ha? Sa block, dikit lang tayo. Let's go, let's go!
Hey, CREAMLINE!
Happy! Okay, well, all of you at home got to eavesdrop on that timeout. Di kami bumitaw, we're still here. And just Coach Sherwin with his calm, assuring manner, just reminding the girls really the basics, things that I'm sure they already know.
That's right. I mean, at this point, especially that they're down by 4 points, you can get a little excited, you know, very eager to already get a point, nagmamadali. So, you know, it's just a quick reminder from their head coach to, you know, slowly but surely wins the way. I mean, that was the story behind set number 1.
Yeah, that's right. Mas malaki pa nga ang lamang ng Cherry. Although they are beginning to build up that lead again with that last error on the attack by Tots Carlos. Dorador with a serve. Good reception by Atienza. Quick, nice read there. Somebody was at the net, or I think, yeah, that probably went into the net already, and that's another point. Cherry TIGGO now with a 5-point advantage against CREAMLINE. Billy Capistrano has a report for us. Hey, Billy.
It's easy to get in a funk after not being able to achieve your ultimate goal, but luckily, for one cool smasher, inspiration and motivation will play a big role in her game today. For Pangs Panaga, it is the presence of her mother that will pull her through for our Game 1 in the battle for the bronze. Actually, it's her mom's first time watching her don the pink jersey live, and much like Pangs, she is incredibly excited. So there is no doubt that Pangs is out here making mama proud, and we'll see if she will be CREAMLINE's lucky charm for today. As we get back to this game, let's wait for the challenge. Will it be successful or unsuccessful?
Thanks so much, Billy, and welcome Mama Annie Panaga to the Big Dome. I'm sure she's enjoying this match as much as all the other fans are, whether here or at home. The crowd already building up. This is only our first of our doubleheader today, day 1 of finals, as we take a look at this Black Touch Challenge.
Yep,
and, so that one is good. CREAMLINE needing that one to go their way.
So again, for those of you who are yet unfamiliar with the challenge, usually if it's a block touch challenge and it's successful, there's no point awarded to either of the teams. The rally is replayed. So we stick to 8-13 here in set number 2.
Guzman, back set to Carlos. Good defense by Cherry TIGGO here. Laure. Ooh, the ball still good. Sarmiento there with all the effort. Carlos again with a tip. Nice read there by Baliton. Laure pushing it to the CREAMLINE side. One more chance for Carlos. Binantayan ni Laure at ni Baliton. Isa Valdez. They're gonna rally. Laure one more time. Oh! Is it good?
Still alive.
Still alive. Let's see. Still for Laure. She gets every chance and finally. Wow, just all that trust in Laure. Alina Picar just really giving EJ a chance to, to put it in and score. Gotta appreciate that kind of trust and confidence.
I mean, that's another thing that not a lot of people can appreciate. You know, setters would usually just keep giving the ball to one person.
Yeah.
Not because that they're favorites, but you know, it's a way to give your teammate the confidence they needed in the match. Speaking of confidence they need, Gia Morado de Guzman opting another set there for Tots Carlos, who's been a little bit shaky on the side of her offense this afternoon.
Although we do see her getting a lot of sets, no? Si Gia Guzman really giving her every chance. And we get here, there's another chat with Chel Morete and Annie Panaga, the mommy of Fangs, as she gets ready to serve here. And Fangs Panaga really, like we said, no, earned her spot as a starter here.
Yes.
And showing what she's got all conference long, as we say that. That curse.
There's always, I think, a quota to how as much we can talk about a player, no?
Well, let's get that service error, that curse out of the way. Si Baliton very efficient also as a blocker here for CHERY TIGGO. Now she's scoring off the serve. And that's 6 points. Again, an advantage for CHERY TIGGO in the second technical timeout. We'll be back after the break. The biggest basketball event in 2023 is coming to the Philippines. Purchase your FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 Ultimate Finals Fan Pass and get access to the much-anticipated FIBA World Cup 2023 Championship game, along with a battle for third place game, semifinals, and quarterfinals games. Visit register.worldcup.basketball for more details. Hashtag win for all. Back here at the Big Dome. And we are glad you're on hand here for a great day for volleyball. The finals here. This is the first day. And we are live on One Sports Plus, Signal Play, Smart Giga Play. We have a challenge here.
Ooh,
see?
Another challenge there. The last sequence after that second technical timeout was a hit from Alyssa Valdez that crawled on the net on the way out or in.
Oh,
okay,
that's
it's in.
Definitely in. Yeah. And yung mga no question pasok.
Yeah.
And that's a good decision here, and you appreciate that. CREAMLINE really needing that one. And that one is a point. As Z clarified earlier, no, if it's a block touch challenge, it will not result in a point, but the in-out ball challenge will get that 11th point for CREAMLINE, and now they only have 5 that they need to make up for. But if you're CHERY, you don't want to give up the second set because they were dominating the first set as well. And that is off the block of Karandang. And that is a point for CREAMLINE again. And like we said, CHERY has to really be careful kasi ang Creamline, kapag humataw, kapag sila naghahabol, mahirap silang pigilan.
That's right. I mean, this is such an experienced squad here. I mean, if you just give them a little ounce of confidence, nako, good luck. They will definitely, you know, take advantage of that.
Liza Valdez. Ball still good. Sarmiento with a overhand set. But wow, look at that. Really, credit the defense of Creamline. We know that that's one of their best assets here. Paat. Doug. Cal Negrito. Gumabaw. Oh, Laure! Pantay talaga. And another hard-earned point. Ending with that ball and tip from Laure. These long rallies.
I mean, way to anticipate that one. I mean, you got Liza Valdez and Michelle Gumabaw at your pins there. Meantime, we got some sister act happening here. Yeah, Laura cheating for her ate.
Nice family affair. And that one, it's smoke behind it. Liza Valdez coming from the right side. It's a good combination attack there.
Liza Valdez, umiinit na. That was her 5th point here so far in this battle for the bronze match.
She was clear of the game last time out. Last time these two met with her 18 points. Karandang is dug there by Kyle Negrito. Sarmiento with a save. And Dindin Santiago Manabat says hello.
Dindin is back in the building. Already getting that solid point. Not even a minute has passed since she stepped on the court, huh?
One more time on that one. Just power behind that one. Too much for Gumabaw. Couldn't keep that one in play. And Dindin Manabat enjoying that last sequence. Oh, an ace with the help of the net. Why not, says AJ Laure. And a family, they're all enjoying that one too. CHERY TIGGO with a 6-point lead. Again, just really stretching their lead here. Bigger differential, 6 points that Creamline needs to make up. And that one is called outside. Was it pasok ba?
We'll see.
Ayaw maniwala ng CHERY TIGGO na labas yun.
I mean, EJ just got a service ace. Why not make it 2 this time? Coach Aying and the rest of the coaching staff here asking for a ball in or out challenge.
Yeah, that would give CHERY TIGGO a very, very comfortable 7-point lead near the end, towards the end of this second set, which is what they need. Gusto nilang bawiin din yung talo in the first set, no? Kasi lamang na lamang sila noon, pero talagang humataw ang Creamline towards the end. And that one is outside. Worth the challenge, I guess, because you have these challenges to burn,
That's right, that's right. But again, we can't be too complacent, or they can't be too complacent even if they're up by 6 points once again, because we already have seen this happening in the first set.
14-19 the score. 5-point lead by CHERY TIGGO in the second set. Adorador going wide, and that was untouched. That error on the attack giving Creamline their 15th point, lead down to 4. And this is what you're talking about, see? No time for complacency.
Again, errors have been killing CHERY TIGGO so far. 2 for 2 errors on their side of the court. Pero sabi ni Dindin, let me make sure to get this point back to our side. Powering through the cool smashers.
As we see Nabor also taking on the setting chores now for CHERY TIGGO.
Good serve there.
Galanza going up for the hit, getting it past the 2-man block. These twin towers, and still Gemma Galanza, all of 5'7", managing with that last attack there. Mga 6'1", 6'2" yung kalaban ni Gemma.
I mean, blocking is really all about timing, your form. but again, this time, in the last sequence rather, Gemma Galanza just powering through Rosel Baliton.
Indian Manabat just putting that one over. De Guzman pushing it out to Gemma again with a solo block this time. Dindin just really flawless so far, huh?
Dindin Santiago, single block at that, getting that kill. Anticipating, no, you know, Gemma Galanza is really a good hitter at that, you know, facing one way but hitting the other way, trying to juke her blockers. But this time, a better decision or better read there for Dindin Santiago Manabat.
And the ball is off of the hands of Paat. That's a point for CREAMLINE. And it's interesting, after the string of points by Dindin, she's back on the bench. Eileen Paat back on the floor here. That's a good reception there by Laure. Oh, gandang bantay ni Pangs doon. Outside set. And that's good enough. Down the line hit by Liza Valdez, who really delivers at the most crucial times. Ito, naghahabol na naman sila.
I mean, Liza Valdez is very known for her clutch performance. Yeah. Always making sure she contributes at the right time when it's most needed.
Just a 3-point lead here for CHERY. Paat wants to increase it to 4, but not yet. And Ella De Jesus here. Laure. Nice dig. Paat will try again with that dig.
Sarmiento was there. Ball still alive.
Carlos, blocked by Paat. Liza Valdez will go up. Solid block. But look at CREAMLINE just keeping the ball alive.
Here we go. Free ball.
Paat goes up one more time. That looks like a double hit. Yes. Close watch of referee Bobby Celso, seeing how Sarmiento made double contact on that ball.
And she was at the right place at the right time.
Yeah. Wow, what an exciting rally there. That's 19 for CREAMLINE, 21 for CHERY. We have a timeout.
Sa atin talaga yung block. So, kailangan natin igalaw yung bola. Deep cross or down the line. Pero, huwag yung establish sa direksyon. Ngayon, pag maganda yung play, ituloy lang yung play kung ano maganda. Kailangan lang natin rumisi bullet na maayos para makanon. Yan naman yung score na yan. Kailangan ma-overcome agad natin, makuha agad natin yung isang puntos na yan. Let's go. Hindi na, play ka dyan.
It's deja vu, or more like a nightmare, I think, for Coach. Yan na naman yung score na yan, sabi niya.
That's right. I mean, looking back at set number 1, napako sila on the 20th point, actually. So here we are at 21. They're still up, though, 2 points, but a good momentum stopper here for CREAMLINE as Coach Aying called that time out.
That's a good reception. Let's see what they make of it. Baliton. Ball still good on the side of CREAMLINE. That's a great block, but great coverage by Carlos. The blocking so persistent for CHERY. That one is outside. And again, another. Well, Tots Carlos is insisting on a block touch there, on a tip ball.
And my lean pad saying, yep, I touched it.
Yeah. And that's good enough for CREAMLINE, who was only 1 point behind CHERY. Again, we're at that point in this game, like Coach Aying brought up. Napako nga, sabi mo Z, ang CHERY. They need to shake things up here if they want to win the second set. Wow, what a save.
Still alive again.
Great save there by Ella De Jesus. Wow. What a great decision there by CHERY. You know, kita-kita that the entire CREAMLINE squad really favoring the upper part of the court, just leaving the
Everybody
back.
is pushed to the front.
Yeah, zone 1 totally empty there. 2-point lead for CHERY.
Good save.
Liza Valdez going cross court. Sarmiento with a stop there. Dina Vicar pushing it to Laure. Down the line, read by Gia De Guzman. Carlos. Wow! Just wow for Tots Carlos. This time safely in. No question about that. And Tots Carlos really coming through for her team here at the right time.
In their past 5 points, 3 of those actually came from Tots Carlos. So, you know, it's her and Eliza giving contributing points here at the tail end of set number 2.
Let's see if Cherry can maintain their lead. And CREAMLINE will just not let up. Cherry just trying to stay alive here and maintain their lead. Oh, nice dig there. But we have a call.
Second referee calls a net touch there, but Coach Aying trying to challenge the first referee that one of the free balls earlier went actually out. But decision remains. We are at 22 all here, second set.
Wow. If we recall, the first set ended 25-22. So let's see how things turn out here. Back set to Paat. Alanza with that pickup. This is going to be a free one. Let's see where Bicar goes. Oh, great read by Galanza. Dorador contributing also in the back there. Laure going up. Somebody was at the net. And right away, there's going to be a challenge here by Cherry TIGGO. You see the block touch card being put up here.
I mean, so far, every time that there's a block touch challenge, usually, so far in this match, it's successful.
Well, it's such a crucial point of our second set here.
I mean,
22 all.
If this is successful, we'll replay the point. Status quo will stick to 22 all, but let's see what we see on that very specific video cams that we have set up here.
Let's see. And this is Cherry trying to get in the way of that.
There you go.
Oh, there is a block touch. And we're trying to recall now if that means the point, wala, no? So it will stay as is.
Yep. Still on 22 all here.
Both squads still with one challenge each as we near the end of the second set. Oh no! Not a time for a service error. So back to Cherry TIGGO, the lead. Of course, Cherry saying it's a good time for a service error.
That's right. Salamat sa regalo. Early Christmas gift.
They want that lead. They gave up that first set after leading by 7. And they want redemption here in the second set. Let's see.
Ooh, nice serve!
Oh, we saw that already. We've seen service aces coming from Baliton. And that is a great time for another one for this 6'1" former UE setter. We have a timeout.
Some good pass, some good play. Makakapuntos tayo. Ha?
Isa lang.
1. Gitna 1. Okay. Ayun lang, receive lang tayo ng ano, ng maganda.
Yeah, let's go, let's go!
Hey, CREAMLINE!
Happy!
First attack lang.
This is going to be a test of composure also, I think, for Baliton here. Of course, every effort to ice her, to freeze her, to feel the pressure. Let's see if she will succumb to it or come through for her team. She has come through. Definitely.
I mean, she just got an ace in her last opportunity to serve. Let's see how she makes the most out of that.
Couple of set points here for Cherry.
Good serve.
And she does it. The composure and the serving of Rosel Baliton. Winning set number 2 for Cherry TIGGO. 25-22 the final count. Identical endings for sets 1 and 2, but this time the way of Cherry. And when we return, we'll talk more about how that second set went. Stay right there. Let's take a look at what happened here in set number 2, the highlight Z.
I mean, up until the second technical timeout, it was pretty much the same story
Yeah.
that we saw in set number 1. You know, CHERY TIGGO being more dominant. We ended that second technical timeout with a score of 16-10 in favor of CHERY. But again, inunti-unti ni CREAMLINE. But again, but this time, CHERY was able to stop that run despite CREAMLINE having that 4-0 run from 17 to 21. But in the end, you know, they made less errors in the tail end and managed to even make those 2 crucial service aces courtesy of Rosel Baliton. As we check out the statistics, attack points lamang na lamang si CREAMLINE, but it's their errors this time that caught up to them. On the other skill department, blocks and aces, lamang si CHERY TIGGO that probably gave them the edge to close out that set number 2 with the win.
Yeah. And we were talking about the blocks, the whole second set, no? Na talagang ang sipag din ng front line ng CHERY. Talagang sinisipagan nila ang CREAMLINE. And of course, with the attacks, CREAMLINE, you know, is up there in terms of their attack performance as a team. They came up on top after the first round compared to CHERY, who was only number 4. But we're seeing really a reverse here. CHERY showing what they've got in terms of their attacks, and really Baliton came through, that last part of the second set. And that just makes for more exciting volleyball for all of you fans. I'm sure you're enjoying this. This is only the first of our doubleheader, first day of finals here in the Reinforced Conference. We are still to watch Petrogas go up against Signal for the battle for the gold that is coming up. Also here at the Araneta, if you have time, you can still make your way here, catch the game live. And CREAMLINE, I think they want to just get the points early on here. 2-0 already.
So far, again, blocking is working good here for this on the side of the CHERY TIGGO crossovers.
And also, Z, so far, no yellow basa. We have not seen her on the court. And medyo tinahinga na rin si Elena Seviovic, who sat out the entire second set as well. Eileen Pahad trying the best there to save that ball with that pancake. Not good enough.
I mean, Tots Carlos have been producing a lot of points here in terms of attacks and blocks as well. So still no need for yellow, maybe to suit up.
And you know, I think this is really a treat for all of the Tots Carlos fans who didn't see her as much during the Reinforced Conference kasi pareho nga silang posisyon ni Yellow Basa. So we know Tots Carlos to be a very efficient opposite hitter, and now we are seeing her, we are getting reminded of that and just really enjoying the excitement that she brings to this game. Look at CREAMLINE. Just, they are relentless.
Yes, very aggressive at the start of this third set. And no, you're right. Tots Carlos, I mean, she's an MVP in the previous conferences. So, you know, you would know that she is a very reliable player here for the Cool Smashers. Again,
pati sa block.
Pati sa block. Oh. Diba? 5-0 here in favor of CREAMLINE. Making sure they get the confidence back here in set number 3.
Well, we know it's not going to end here because the teams already split the first 2 sets. So we are going at least 4 sets here. That running attack. Baliton there was Doug. That's Carlos.
Oh, once again.
Just going all out. Talaga yung hataw ni Tots. Look at that. CREAMLINE with 6. CHERY TIGGO yet to get on the scoreboard. And that's a timeout needed by the crossovers.
Kahit pagpapagalan yung atake mo, hindi talaga tayo makaka-atake ng maayos yun. Okay na yung okay na yung buka open. Ngayon, sabi ko nga kanina, bago tayo mag-start, walang palong diretso. Wala, binabasag lang natin yung block. Ngayon, gawa nyo ng paraan. Magpakita ng cross, pwede nyo paluin ng down the line. Magpakita ng down, pwede yung dayain. Dayain nyo yung palo nyo. Huwag nyo challenge yung block. Matibay yung block eh. So anong gagawin natin? Gawa natin ng paraan kung ano dapat dun sa ano. Ay dapat dun sa pick, tsaka mag-decide lang gagawin. Pwede mo pag-press into eh.
Hey, Teddy! Hey!
After that monster attack there by Don Carlos could not be kept in play by the blockers. We see a 6-0 lead by Creamline in this third set. And you know, see, going back to the last game that they played a couple of days ago in the semifinals, 25-16, 25-14, 25-11. Yun yung mga, those were the scores with when Creamline won against Cherry. So talagang
Yeah, yep.
this is something that Cherry, Creamline is more used to. I guess, alam nilang kaya nilang talagang mag-dominate over Cherry.
Yeah.
But we didn't see that in the second set. Definitely not. Even the first set, actually, kasi konti lang ang lamang ng Creamline when they won that one.
No, you're right. And that's what we're seeing here in set number 3. 7-0. Very dominating squad here.
Oh, wow. Nice save there by Laure. Adorador trying to make something of that. And that one's called outside. Gina Guzman. Good read on that. And it just keeps going. Creamline just unstoppable in this third set. 8-0 on our first technical timeout. Back here at the Big Dome, be part of the biggest basketball event of 2023. Sign up for the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 Volunteers Program by visiting the LOC Volunteers registration website or scan the QR code. Build the game with us and see you in August 2023. Take us through that one,
I was cheering for the FIBA World Cup.
Yes.
That's a good program to be part of. You know, you guys just keep volunteering. But anyway, a block there by Pangs Panaga from an out-of-system set given to my Pat in the back row. But now we see Elena shooting up here in set number 3 and Atienza as well. Let's see if that changes some things here for the crossovers.
Oh! Again, Pangs just like to do it solo these days.
Sabi niya, ako na.
Kaya ko na to. And really buoyed maybe by the presence of her loved ones here watching her live on the court. Vinny Capistrano has a report for us.
For the Cherry TIGGO crossovers right now, and that is their main libero, Buding Duremdes. As per the coaching staff, she is currently undergoing some protocols, thus resulting in her absence today. Not to worry though, because they have Pia Sarmiento who will be stepping up for the Red Shirts. According to team manager, Coach Aaron Velez, they have full trust in Pia. They know that she can do it, and more than anything, she is prepared for the challenge at hand. Now, taking a look at her numbers at the end of the first and second sets, she has a total of 10 excellent digs and 4 excellent receptions. So, quick question to the panel. What do you think of her performance so far?
It's so hard to comment on everybody else's performance, but Pangs Panagas in the last couple of outings here. But Cherry TIGGO finally on the court here. Thanks so much for your report, Billy. But really, Cherry TIGGO in trouble here in this third set.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's also sad not to see Buding Duremdes on the court, although Sarmiento has been doing her job.
I mean, Sarmiento, again, filling in the shoes of Buding Duremdes, who I hope is doing fine, going through the health protocols right now. I remember seeing her in their last match. She was there. She was happy with her mom and brother, too.
Meantime, Tots Carlos and her fans are definitely happy with everything she is showing today. She has just been all over the place. Tots Carlos really in the zone in this third set so far.
Tots Carlos already with 14 points here in this match.
And Cherry TIGGO just making do with that one. Gia de Guzman still looking for Tots. Why not?
Why not? Mainit eh.
Oh, and look at that scoreboard.
Wow.
I mean, are we looking at the same game here? Things are looking totally different now in this third set. And Tots Carlos and the rest of CREAMLINE just really stamping their class. We have a timeout.
Kung ibalik niya lang, iniisip niya masyado marami na. Ang gagawin niya is maglaro, kung ano man yung ano. Kumuha lang tayo ng timing, kumuha tayo ng ano natin, ng rhythm natin. Okay? Hindi tayo masyadong mag-ano, hindi tayo masyadong mag-stiff. Lamang sila, pero stiff yung galaw natin. Tuloy-tuloy lang tayo, iyan tayo.
Hey, Jenny!
You know, see the thing that the coach he was talking about the rhythm. That's something that's really very observable, and it is totally on the side of CREAMLINE now. Yeah.
Inagaw na nila.
Inagaw
Hindi
nila.
na nila ibabalik.
Not if they can help it. Cherry, we saw how when things were working for Cherry, it was really smooth, and they're really together, working together, and they just need to get that back if they want to try to get back into this third set.
Again, this is a game of momentum at this point, Shiki.
And you know, if you're Cherry, with that block there, but not good enough, it still went out.
Everything is just working for CREAMLINE at this point. Parang every ball they touch converts into a point.
Yes. Parang Midas touch silang lahat, ano? Puro gold for the bronze.
It's a rose gold.
Yan. No, but we were saying, no, if you're Cherry, you want to get that momentum back because it doesn't end here. They are going to play a fourth set. So you don't want to just give it up just yet. But look at Max. I mean, Max Panaga just smoke behind that hit. And just the trajectory. That hit 16-1. We are at our second technical timeout and still just 1 point from Cherry TIGGO. We'll be back.
Do you have 300 pesos? Enjoy NBA TV Philippines now for a more affordable at Signal Postpaid Plan 290 or prepaid load 300. Watch all the action extended until December 31, 2022.
And while you say that, naka 1 point na rin ang Cherry TIGGO. After really, this is a collapse that we were seeing on the side of Cherry TIGGO after that great showing in the second set. No, it's like a different team that we're seeing. They really need to find themselves again, and they're doing that slowly but surely. If they can figure it out in this set, they still have a fourth set that they would need to play, and it's really going to be a challenge. What do you think they need to do? Ano bang nangyari, Z?
I mean, so far, confidence is just oozing on the side of the co-smashers. If you check out all the points that they made so far, the 16 points, it's been attacks. It's flawless execution of plays. I guess also on the side of Cherry TIGGO, they haven't been giving good first balls or first passes from the serves of CREAMLINE. That's why they're unable to produce plays and very predictable yung mga sets nila, kaya nababantayan din talaga ni CREAMLINE.
And on the other side, they're really giving Sarmiento here, who is playing libero, really trying her, and trying her skills. She's in for the ref desk, who we heard from our colleague Billy Capistrano, is out on health protocols, but Sarmiento already with 10 excellent digs, so she is doing well as well, also for her team. But this girl, Pangs Panagas, has been a star today.
Yeah.
Together with Tots Carlos, of course.
And Mylene Pa trying to increase the enjoyment of their squad.
Yeah.
Even if they're down 12 points.
I think that's
hill to climb. But you know, you never know. Again, bilagang bola.
Yeah, but you know, I think that's what's missing.
Yep.
On the side of Cherry, they were really enjoying themselves in the first and second sets. Ngayon, parang you see a little bit of tension, a little bit of worry, and it is really affecting also their output.
And you know, that tension really manifests in how they move. You know, pigil yung palo that results to an outside hit, or pigil yung movement. Usually you see, for example, Sarmiento just diving for every ball that she sees. But yun nga, kapag nagiging tense yung katawan, parang it also gets you hesitating for every movement you try to make.
So they really need to shake that off. Meantime, everything just going for Creamline here. Gumabaw off the block. Again, Gumabaw, the efficient Gumabaw. And she's enjoying that one. And it's just happy all over the place on the side of Creamline. And of course, the Creamline fans here at the Araneta also enjoying the what is happening here in this third set. Huge lead for the Cool Smashers.
Oh, easy pickup there by Galanza. Michelle Gumabaw once again. This time going for that down the line hit. Yeesh.
One more time on that one. That's a great set. 5-set there by Gia de Guzman. And even Sarmiento couldn't get that one up. 20 serving 5. And Cherry really just needs to get things going. That's a good reception there by EJ Laure. But it's blocked! Risa Sato, Liza Valdez coming together for point number 21 for Creamline, and Paat just literally didn't know what hit her.
A little bit low on that hit. Medyo mababa yung daan. That's why blockers were easily getting that block kill in that last sequence.
Laure trying it on the other side, but sabi ng Creamline, mamakaliwa o kanan, babantayan.
I guess now we're seeing a bit of a great wall of ice cream.
Oh, look at Gumabaw. Just 1 point after another. And you know, we saw the great blocking of Cherry in the second set. And clearly, they haven't even had the chance to do that because they haven't had their plays. They need a string of good plays here. Let's see if Bicar can get it started. Karandang block. Ball still good. Oh, good effort there by Sa Karandang to keep the ball in play. And wow, this is just all but gone for Cherry TIGGO in this third set. And looks like they're going to need the fourth set to really just for a reboot.
That's right. And a fun fact here, we have 23-5 here, Creamline against Cherry TIGGO. But you know, before today, the lowest score in a set played in this conference was during the Army versus Chocomucho match, wherein Chocomucho played 25-10 against Army. So we'll see how Cherry TIGGO can switch things up here. Set number 3, Battlefield Bronze here. But
well, they need to do it fast.
Yeah, isang puntos na lang para sa Creamline to close this one out.
Starts with a good reception. Limpaat there. Dug by Gemma Galanza. Back set to Gumabaw. And it's Gumabaw. A very easy win. The easiest that Creamline has seen. Winning that first set just handily. Hands down, it was Creamline. 25-5. Making records here, as you say, Z, for the PVL. And now setting the record of beating their opponent with the largest margin. 20 points, 25-5 is how that third set ended. Cherry still a chance to regroup and improve their outing in the fourth set. We'll be back for that after the break. That's right. You're seeing a 25-5 win by the CREAMLINE Cool Smashers in that fourth set. Really lopsided and nothing like what we saw in the first two sets. And what do you want to say about that, Z?
I mean, it's really odd how things have unraveled here in set number 3. Because in set number 2, it was actually CHERY TIGGO who won that set. And then now they started set number 3 with 11-0 at that, getting that point after that 11th mark. But you know, everything just really going great on the side of the Cool Smashers there, and it was just such a steep hill to climb for CHERY TIGGO to get back the momentum. As we check out the statistics here for set number 3, attacks we got 15-3, blocks 7-1, even aces, lamang na lamang talaga si CREAMLINE. And you know, let's see how Coach Aying and the rest of the coaching staff have us looking into set number 4 for them. A lot of people shuffled already for the crossovers. We're seeing Nabor already on the floor here, starting with Paat Baliton with Yelena, Zach Randang, and EJ Laure as well. For CREAMLINE, on the other hand, they will stick to pretty much the same people here. Gemma Galanza, Gia Morado, Kayla Atienza, Liza Valdez, Panaga, and Carlos. Here, set number 4. Will this be the last set for Game 1 battle for bronze here?
Oh, that's a good serve there by Nabor. Good start for CHERY. And you know, looking at the performance of CHERY in the first two sets, kahit na yung set na natalo sila, ang ganda ng outing nila. Lumamang pa sila by as much as 7 points. And they know they have it in them. Kailangan lang nila talagang hugutin if they want to catch up and play for a fifth and decider against CREAMLINE in this all-important first game for the bronze. And here's a chance for them, like you said, Monzi, to regroup and really to just forget about that last third set. Oh, wow. Nice pick up there by Valdez. So keeping the ball in play. Sivijevic pushing the ball over. Guzman pushing it out to Carlos. Laure was there. Sarmiento, free ball. Guzman going up to Carlos again. And that one is down the line.
A little bit wide once again for Tots Carlos. Her hits would usually just miss by an inch or two.
Konti lang, but this is an early lead for CHERY TIGGO. And as we mentioned, we've seen them lead many, many times against CREAMLINE in this match today. And they do want to win this must-win fourth set. And so far, so good for CHERY TIGGO. Looks like they're getting their mojo back.
I guess at this point, Chiki, it's really who starts the game with that much oomph, with that much aggressiveness.
And you can feel it building up on the side of CHERY also. And yung kumpiyansa, hindi naman nanggagaling yan sa wala. You really, it materializes by the good plays that you're seeing on the court. And they're getting that already. And Ball still good. Let's see if Sivijevic can put an end to this. Not quite yet. Nabor to Baliton. Too easy. Tots Carlos from the right-hand side. Sarmiento keeps the ball alive. Nabor to Paat. And too much for Valdez. And look at CHERY TIGGO just dishing out to CREAMLINE what they got from the third set. Now, nabobokya ang CREAMLINE dito after the first 4 points being scored by CHERY. And that's a timeout for the Cool Smashers.
Natin yung block. Pwedeng drop ball, tapos mag-block ulit tayo.
Yes, coach.
Isip muna tayo ha. Runningin mo si Pangs. Kasi tres mo lang si Gemma. Kasi hindi naman lumulongbo. Pag lumongbol, di kay Kyle na. Pagka shumort, dire-diretso na sa press yun.
Alright.
Hey, CREAMLINE!
You know, at this point of this match, I can't help but bring up the issue of fatigue. Also, again, Z, kasi like we mentioned, tuloy-tuloy lang ang laro nitong mga koponan na to. Both of them, actually. So, at least they both have to contend with the fatigue issue. But I think that's why also we're seeing the shuffling of the players. And by the way, still no yellow basa.
That's right. I mean, malay mo, it's a tactic on its own.
Yeah, pwede rin. And how about that hit by
Panaga.
Ah, more time on that one.
Through the blockers of CHERY as well.
We've seen a couple of those from Pangs already today.
Yep.
CREAMLINE finally on the scoreboard here after 4 straight points by CHERY. This is a must-win! Pangs Panaga with that solo block. She likes these solo blocks and just scoring off of them.
Pangs Panaga with attacks, with monster blocks. Just make sure you get out of her way when she's in the front row.
That's perfect timing for her. Yes, this is a dangerous front row indeed for CREAMLINE. But Sivijevic says, I'm going to get past that this time. And CHERY TIGGO now with 5 points. And they need to hurry up and really get a streak of points here. We're slowly feeling their confidence again. Things slowly coming together for CHERY. Tots just outsmarting the two-man block of Laure. And Baliton just pushing it slowly and surely. Look at that. Perfect placement by Tots Carlos.
And that's what Coach Sherman was telling them. You know, nakalimutan nila magbigay ng variation sa palo nila earlier in the first few points in this match.
Wow, nabantayan pa rin. And Sato is really excited about that. But Mylene Paat saying, you know, that's just another day in the office, shaking it off. One more time on that last play.
Another successful block point there by Valdez and Sato.
Ang hirap ng mga quick na ganyan na talagang kumahabol mo. And Laure going deep. Good decision for EJ Laure to go to the back there. Galanza couldn't keep it in play. CHERY TIGGO was still with the lead here in their must-win 4th set. And I think it was really nice to see, actually, Mylene Paat, pagkatapos siya ma-block doon, you see that she just taking it in stride, and I think that's the kind of attitude that she wants her teammates to have, to just shake it off and keep going and enjoy the game.
I mean, it's a rally system, so, you know, every point, even if you win it or not, you gotta move on to the next play.
Yeah, and I think that's really what you're seeing on the side of CHERY TIGGO. They moved on from that very sorry third set. That's left that behind, left that in the past, and now they are leading in this 4th set, 7-4. And this girl, Rosel Baliton, has had a couple of aces already, as you see on your screens there. 5 blocks. 10 points on the attack. She's been playing all around. That one's outside. And Cherry TIGGO will get to 8 points first in this fourth set. CREAMLINE with 4. We'll be back after the break.
Ma'am?
And these are the moments that we really cherish. All of the fans looking for these mga moments off the court where you see these teams come together. That time, Gia de Guzman and Mylene Paat, who spent a lot of time together training for the national team, just really appreciating that last game that they played against each other. And
just 2 days ago.
Oh. We see them on the court here also, you know, head-to-head on opposite sides of the court. But in the end, you guys are all friends.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one community. It's one small community. If you look at it in a bigger perspective, it just so happens, you know, 12 players are on one side of the court, another 12 would be on the other.
And we want to go back to Isaac Cole's question about who will have more dunks, Gia de Guzman or Jazz Nabor. Dunks, syempre, dahil sa basketball player. Anong sabi ninyo? DJ says it's definitely Gia de Guzman. She's been consistent all throughout the conference, and she has the national team experience. She surely has the edge over Jasmine, but I'm sure Nabor will also do a great job for this game. Just the board getting some minutes in this fourth set. I think it would be Gia Morado, sabi ni Bona. Her plays are very hard to read, and so are her hands while doing 1-2 plays. We haven't seen those today, though. That's curious. It will surely be G. Amazing, knowing how solid her connection is with each player. Let's get that bronze CREAMLINE, and that is true because we are seeing now the display of the connection between Gia and Dots, and also Bangs. Yeah. Wala pa yung mga 1-2 play,
Correct. Actually, although I think I remember one dunk earlier.
Nakadunk ang isa. And si Jazz Nabor is coming off the bench today. Off the block. And CREAMLINE, marangkada na naman. But Cherry TIGGO still with the lead.
I don't want to use the phrase comfortable lead kasi parang wala nang lead na comfortable.
Yung mga pito hinahabol. Billy Capistrano has another report for us. Hi, Billy.
Now, before the start of the game, I got the chance to talk to the veteran, Dindin Manabat. And according to her, some of the things that they needed to stress on in today's game is to just lighten up and not be pressured. And of course, that was not the case in that third set. The moment the smile disappeared was the moment that things started to go south for them. And at the end of the third, Coach Aying Esteban stressed on the fact as well that they need to move on and recover, with Coach Aaron Velas adding that what they need is a leader to step up. Now, things are looking much better for them as they have already surpassed their output from the previous set. Now, let's get back to the panel.
Thanks so much, Billy. You're absolutely right about the mood changing here for Cherry. And yeah, they've already got 5 more than they did in that third set. That's something that they would rather forget, I think.
Yeah.
That's something they want to remember.
I mean, they still have a chance, so might as well focus on that instead.
Absolutely. And you know, skill for skill, we know that there's so much here on the side of Cherry TIGGO. We got Mylene Paat, really, who's an international star already with her outing in Thailand. And this rally still keeps going. Sarmiento, keep the ball alive. Laure timing it. And Valdez was so happy to see that sail out because nobody was there.
I mean, good spot for EJ Laure to push that ball. A loopy kind of hit at that as well. Pero sumobra lang ng konti. But way to scramble for that ball in that last sequence. Everybody's sacrificing for that body.
Ooh! And napakahirap nung set na yon. It was an underhanded set coming from the back, and EJ Laure still really did her best with that one. Meantime, de Guzman looking for Gemma Galanta. What a save there by Sarmiento. Ball still good. De Guzman, Gemma again, blocked. Lisa Sato keeping it alive. Got Carlos from the right-hand side, Sivijovic.
There's your 1-2 play.
Yeah!
Oh,
Wow!
Gemma Galanza ending that rally with, once again, no look down the line hit.
Oh, just great saves all around. And look at this. Just Gemma Galanza. We almost hear the sigh of relief from Gemma. She said, whew! Dahil talagang trinabaho nila yung puntos na yun and that down the line. That was a great ending to that great rally. And EJ Laure gives it right back to CREAMLINE, scoring on that one, maintaining a 2-point lead for CHERY.
EJ Laure with that high point of contact, way above the blockers. And again, CREAMLINE's floor defense seems to be like pushed up. Nobody to pick that up in the back end of their court.
That's a good serve, good reception also. Sarmiento with that great pickup. Paat, dug by Carlos. Another chance here.
Oy.
No, that one, sorry, outside pass there by CREAMLINE. Sayang yun, over na lang eh.
An error that you don't usually see from one of the best liberos here in the Philippines. So, again, I guess, konting giggle, konting adrenaline came into play in the last sequence.
12-9, CHERY with a 3-point lead. Ah!
Woo.
And
Palitan ng error.
Yep. You know, we've seen EJ Laure at her best, and we know what this girl is capable of. It's just the consistency that maybe we need to see from her, for her to be able to just come on strong and consistently. And she still has time. She's been receiving very well and playing well in the back. Oh, see, just as we mentioned it.
Oh!
Let's see it. Oh, not enough. What an effort there by CHERY TIGGO to try to keep that ball in play. And we were talking about how EJ will just go for every ball when she's on defense.
That's right, and that's something you'd want to see from your teammates. You know, that hustle, that relentlessness of chasing down the ball up and down the court.
That was another exciting point there. Exciting exchanges that we're seeing here between these two teams in this fourth set. Seviovic goes up, down the line, nobody there, zone 1. And that's a point for CHERY TIGGO. 13-11.
Yelena loving that kind of set. Again, nobody in the right spot to block that ball or play defense on that matter.
De Guzman looking for Carlos.
Oh,
Karandang with a pancake. Seviovic. This time, Carlos with a dig. From back row. Ball still alive. Seviovic will put it over there. Nice save by Kyla Atienza. Line, what a smart play. Just vintage. Eliza Valdez using her smarts from back row. Just seeing that open hole on the side of CHERY there.
I mean, she did it once, it was unsuccessful. Maybe, you know, try it again. And that made all the difference.
And talaga, if you're CHERY, you wouldn't think that she would do it 2 in a row.
Yeah.
But then you'll never know what Eliza Valdez will ever be up to. And CREAMLINE already evening things up here. CHERY TIGGO lost their lead. They want to gain it back if they want to play on to a 5th deciding set for this Game 1 battle for bronze. Gia de Guzman, 16 excellent sets so far. Seviovic, just Panaga. Panaga and her blocks, almost flawless to Daisy.
Grabe, back-to-back blocks on Yelena. That must have felt good for Pangs and the rest of the Cool Smashers.
I mean, this is inspired volleyball for Pangs Panaga. She's having a heyday today.
Attacking and blocking.
Yeah. And Paat. And look at that. Gandang bantay ni Pangs. Nabor. Getting that one over. Galanza. That one's good enough. Mylene Paat looks like she's going to question that one. And CREAMLINE with a lead here.
Oh, CREAMLINE calling for a timeout.
Yeah.
Oy, Just. Elena, you go here. You go here. You play opposite. Okay? Tapos ikaw magbika. Magbiyakan natin. Sa gitna ang pasok mo na. Okay. Pasok mo sa gitna. Hindi mo alam yung nangyayari doon sa loob ng court. Ready ka lang agad. Okay? Oh, no. Let's go. Adjust tayo. Receive. Okay, receive.
Go lang.
Oy, usog lang kayo dito. Dumulo ka. Quicker. Nandito si Elena, lalabas to dito, atake ng 5, kaya galang sa niya ipapadaan. Okay. From 2 years. Go.
Hey, Jenny! And of course, we continue to look at the matchup between these two players, Eliza Valdez. Agree naman kami kay Neil, syempre.
Yeah.
So exciting to watch these two players. And you know, that last timeout called by CHERY TIGGO was one of the few tactical timeouts that we've seen. No? Usually they haven't been talking about plays, but they felt the need to do that with CREAMLINE already taking the lead from them. 16-13 is the count in the second technical timeout. CREAMLINE up by 3.
Hi PVL fans, the matchup I'm looking forward to in this bronze medal game is Miley Paa going up against Eliza Valdez. Pareho sila.
Switch to Signal postpaid for more super loaded bonding moments. Get free 3 months and more when you subscribe today. Call 8888-5555 now. Back to the game here. CREAMLINE already up by 3 in this must-win 4th set for CHERY TIGGO, and that's a break for the crossovers. A service error by Gia de Guzman. You know, it's been tough, really, Z, for the crossovers to score against offense and the blockers of CREAMLINE just doing everything right, and pahirapan pumuntos itong mga CHERY crossovers today.
Yep. Actually, I just checked the scores, running scores right now individually. There's only one CHERY TIGGO crossover with the double digits right now, and that's Rosel Baleton. And we got Miley Pat with 7, EJ with 7 as well, and Yelena with 8. Let's see. Yes, still with 8. And on the other side, there's 4 CREAMLINE cool smashers with double digits. We got Eliza with 13, Gemma with 10, Tots with 18, and Pass with 13. So a lot of people, everybody just contributing in terms of points here for the CREAMLINE squad.
And that's another one for the Phenom Eliza Valdez. Of course, we heard our colleague Neil Flores just really watching out for the performance of both Miley Paat and Eliza Valdez, but really today it's been Tots Carlos and Pang Panaga, and on the side of CHERY, it has been Rosel Baleton also. And as we take a look at this rally, nice read there by Tots Carlos, and again Eliza Valdez with her tips and just with her smarts, getting the better of CHERY TIGGO. 18-15 now, still with a 3-point lead for CREAMLINE, and they are approaching the danger zone here, talking about CHERY TIGGO. They need to win this 4th set.
That's right.
And sabi nga natin kanina, Z, the last timeout for the technical timeout, tactical na yung mga timeouts ni Coach Aying. They're trying to go for particular plays now. And just the blocking. This is just, wow, really, really impressive. The front line of Carlos and Panaga, impenetrable. We have a timeout again from CHERY.
CHERY, okay, kailangan natin lumisip na maayos. EJ, tibayan tayo sa receive. Tapos, ganun pa rin sinasabi, pag may umaatake, sama tayo. Coverage tayo doon sa kasama natin. Huwag yung iwan doon sa ibabaw. Walang coverage sa likod eh. Hinahayaan lang natin eh. Hindi porkit papaluin na ng malakas, tapos na. Dapat may kasunod pa rin yun eh. So, dapat continuous yung ginagawa natin. So, wala tayong titigil eh. Alam mo,
Dire-diretso.
Hey, Chelly! Fight! Let's go!
And again, this
Hi PVL fans, the matchup I'm looking forward to in this bronze medal game is Mylene Paat going up against Eliza Valdez. Pareho sila best local player in their team, both heavy scorers as well. So we'll get to see kung sino ang mananalo and will end up in the pool.
And you know, I have a feeling, see, that CREAMLINE is also watching Mylene Paat.
Oh, for
because,
sure.
because
For sure.
she has denied several times here, and really talagang siya yung binabantayan, and the blocking against Mylene Paat has been so effective for CREAMLINE, and I'm sure that was all part of the game plan. Meantime here, very untimely service error. Or was that a no? Sorry, that was actually went in. Oh,
Yeah,
pumasok. Hit the net and went in. It bounced in. Help from the net for CHERY TIGGO. And they are still well in this fourth set. A couple of good serves here for Savijevic. And that's another point. That's 3 quick points by CHERY TIGGO. Don't count them out just yet. 18-19, only a 1-point lead by CREAMLINE, who calls for time.
Adjust tayo, papasok pa tayo atras. Di ba? Kasi pag nakita mo, nag-serve, pag nakita mo matras ka, sino-short. O pagka nakita na short ka, nilolong. O gawan niya ng paraan yun.
Yes, coach.
Ha?
Let's go. Next point.
Okay, let's go, let's go.
Okay, let's go! Hey, CREAMLINE!
Happy! Next point.
Yun yung mga magagandang mga instruction. Yung instruction na walang instruction. Gawin niyo ng paraan. Kayong bahala.
Malalaki na kayo. You're professionals.
Yeah, but it's great. It's really just a show of trust and confidence that Coach Sherwin has in his team.
Medyo napapakamot nga siya ng ulo dito sa gilid. But wow! Way to call a timeout and freeze Lina on the service line. Now again, they're up by 2. Momentum was on their side. Pangs about to serve kanina, nag-error. But I was gonna say, you know what? She was one of the deadliest servers in this league.
Paat. Oh, nabantayan ni Eliza Valdez. She'll go up one more time. Goes long. Galanza with that dig. Underhanded set for Tots Carlos. Still good. And really that gaping hole again in the middle of the court of CHERY TIGGO. And CREAMLINE just spots it every time.
Tots Carlos really effective on that right spot there with a lot of variations on her attacks.
Is that 19 for Tots? She is really...
Yes,
she has shown up today. And I'm sure Tots Carlos fans is enjoying her in action as well. Meantime, Laure, we see just spurts of just bright spots here, and usually coming from Laure and Paat, and really EJ Laure just has to string these good plays along and make them in succession. CHERY TIGGO definitely still in the running here, only 2 points behind CREAMLINE in this must-win fourth set for the crossovers. Valdez powering through.
Eliza facing the other way. Nobody outplay that floor defense in zone 1.
And great shot there. It's so nice to see in the replay kasi kitang-kita mo yung precision talaga ni Valdez. Saktong-sakto talaga yung palo. 22-19. CHERY TIGGO needs one stop here if they want to keep playing for a fifth set. Laure pushing the ball over. Too easy for CREAMLINE. Valdez goes up again. She's blocked. Nice cover by Gumabaw there. And Gumabaw will go up. And again, scoring off the blocks.
Michelle Gumabo again.
Just all efficiency here for Michelle Gumabao. Just quality points. And really a very precarious situation here now for Cherry TIGGO. 23-19 in this fourth set that they need to win. Kyle Negrito with a serve. Nabor just barely getting that up.
Free ball.
Yes. Gumabao again! Why not?
Michelle Gumabo going for left and right.
And usually they're a pair. Kyle Negrito and Michelle Gumabao being substituted in together, and they do have that connection. And certainly working. Cherry TIGGO needs to hang on here if they want to play for fifth set. Meantime, CREAMLINE at the cusp of winning the first of a best-of-3 series here in the fight for bronze. Let's see if Cherry can hold them. Gumabao off the head of Karandang. And that's good enough for a set and match win for CREAMLINE. 25-19, the final count in that fourth set. CREAMLINE will win first in this best-of-3 series for the bronze. That last play there, the last couple of plays actually, courtesy of Michelle Gumabao. 3 points. And we will have some time to talk about what went down in this match. It was a great rallies, great exchanges. There was that very strange third set. We'll talk all about it when we come back. A 4-set win by the CREAMLINE Cool Smashers, drawing first blood here in the best-of-3 fight for the bronze in our reinforced conference finals. 25-19, the final score. But that third set, 25-5, we can't stop thinking, talking about it, Z. Yeah, and I think that really did Cherry TIGGO in.
I mean, the first 2 sets, you can really tell na, oh my gosh, this game is definitely going to extend, and we'll never know who will take that win today after, you know, that last minute. Hanggang sa dulo talaga magkakaalaman. But, you know, after that really weird, odd third set wherein Cherry TIGGO just really was out of it, and CREAMLINE won that set number 3, 25-5, and I think that just dictated the tempo and the story of this match.
Yeah, a lot of excitement on the side of CREAMLINE. We saw some exciting plays from people that we haven't seen in a while. Tots Carlos had a breakout day today. I mean, we've seen her at her best, but not in the reinforced conference, and you chose her as the player of the game. And Billy Capistrano is with her now.
Right now, I am with the players of the game. We have Tots Carlos and, of course, Pangs Managa. First of all, congratulations sa inyong dalawa. Naunahin ko na muna si Tots. Tots, nabanggit mo sa akin before this game na naiyak kayo sa dugout after that game against Cherry TIGGO. Now, ano naman yung feeling na you won your first game here in the Battle of the Bronze for your redemption story? How big is it for you guys?
We're super happy, syempre, kasi the team really played well and you can see na yung mood ng team, you can see the good vibes, the happy. So we're really grateful na nanalo kami today and nandyan yung mga tao sumusuporta sa amin na hindi nagsasawa na pumunta sa arena every time we play. So maraming salamat po.
Alright, now ito na yung hinihintay natin. Kanina pa siya nagpe-prepare. We have Pangs Panaga joining us as well. And Pangs, nabanggit mo rin sa akin kanina, there's someone very special here in Araneta joining us. And it's our first time to watch you don that CREAMLINE Cool Smashers jersey. How important is it for you that your mom is watching today?
Alam mo, sobrang na-inspire ako and sobrang happy ako na pumunta siya dito sa game. Sabi niya, hindi niya pa alam na hindi kami nakapasok ng finals. Sabi ko, ma, hindi kami nakapasok ng finals. Pero sabi niya, Nak, manonood ako for you. Hindi naman. She means a lot to me talaga. So, grabe, sobrang na-inspire ako pag nanonood yung nanay ko. Ayun lang.
And of course, we can't let them get away without greeting all their fans who are present in the Smart Araneta Coliseum today. Those watching at home as well. Thoughts, batiin mo naman yung mga sumusuporta sa inyo.
Sa lahat po ng sumusuporta sa amin, especially yung mga sumusuporta sa Rebisco team, CREAMLINE, maraming salamat po. Sa lahat po ng nasa bahay, maraming salamat. Ramdam po namin yung suporta nyo hanggang dito. At hello sa family ko. Happy birthday, Chelay. Rebisco family, thank you so much sa walang sawang pagsuporta sa amin. Sir Joe, Sir Alan, Ma'am Lizanne, sa lahat ng bumubuo ng Team CREAMLINE, maraming salamat po.
Hindi, ikaw rin. Well, sino ba ang babatian mo, Pangs?
Hello to my family sa Bataan. Thank you po sa mga sumusuporta sa CREAMLINE family, lalo na sa Nang family, sa Rebisco management. Thank you po. And wag po kayo magsawang i-support kami sa volleyball.
Last but not least, Pangs, ano naman yung message mo sa mommy mo na nanonood ngayon?
Ma, I love you. And hello para sa Caron family.
All right, there you have it. Our best players of the game from the CREAMLINE Cool Smashers, Tots Carlos and Pangs Panaga. Let's turn it over back to the panel.
Thanks so much again, Billy, and of course to Tots and to Pangs. I mean, we couldn't have written that any better with Pangs' mom here and her performance speaking for itself. I mean, you know, she earned that spot. And of course, Tots Carlos, we talk about the breakout performance here in the Reinforced Conference.
I mean, as we check out the match statistics, talagang outscoring their opponent. CREAMLINE had 57 to 35 attacks sa blocking department, 70 to 9 aces. Medyo lumamang si CHERY TIGGO and tabla lang sa opponent errors. But the real story is how this game unraveled today. First match for the Battle for Bronze. Talagang a lot of people were looking forward to today. And yun na nga, we already finished this match with CREAMLINE getting that win.
Yep, but all is not lost for CHERY. It is a best-of-3 series. They certainly have a chance to still bounce back, and we want to see them do that in the next game. But before that, we have our Game 1 for the battle for the gold between Signal and Petrogas. That's coming up next, and it's time for us to say goodbye. Thanks so much, C. Herbacio. It was fun, of course, with Billy Capistrano as well, our director Nick Urcho, and all the men and women of One Sports. This has been Chikiro Puno. We'll see you again next time.